Alright, what's up guys? We're back here with another video, and today we're looking at All That Remains' debut album, Behind the Silence and Solitude. I don't really know what to say about this album, because I feel now this is a really good album. I've always been an All That Remains fan, and I really enjoyed this album. But this album's kind of awkward. I feel like these first few albums are, because I think around The Fall of Ideals and Overcome, they really developed their sound. But this one was these first few albums, like This Darkened Heart and Behind the Silence and Solitude. I feel like they were really missing something. Now, I still really enjoy this album. It's got a lot of really great songs on it, but I just feel like their first sound wasn't their best sound. I really do. And they went on to make so much better albums. And I'm not saying this is not a bad album. This is a really good album. There's some really great songs on it. This album makes me want to headbang every time I put it on. But All That Remains was another band that really got me into metal. Another one of my mentors, if you will. But yeah, All That Remains has always been a band that I've loved. Always been a favorite of mine. Really fun band. Especially the one album that I always listened to was The Order of Things, and that's probably my favorite album. I think it's their best. If I had to pick a close second, I would pick A War You Cannot Win, because that album is just a masterpiece. And if I had to pick a third, I'd pick Overcome. Overcome is really a good album. I mean, even their newest album, they made a 2017 and a 2018 album, like a year apart from each other. And they were both really good. I was exceedingly surprised. But I don't really have much else to say about this one, so remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.